Thank you, Ms. Loera.
Yes, I agree with Mr. Delatorre about the inappropriate what they did to our school police officer on this Facebook post. I brought it to the district's attention too, and hopefully it gets brought down and this does not happen again. This is not the first time this individual has done that, putting Hitler mustaches and other stuff on people. He's done it to board members too. So I just want to make sure that everybody's protected, especially our chief of police. There should be no reason in this day and age to be using those Hitler mustaches and swastikas on any district person. I want to go back and reiterate that this the grant, the LWCF grant, needs to be taken out. The JPA also needs to be dissolved. There's so many legal issues with that, which I mentioned during my other comments. So I'm not going to reiterate those right now, other than that the resolution that we passed, that the board passed, I didn't pass, I didn't agree with that the board members passed. In the resolution itself, it does not state school sites for JPA. However, the JPA meeting, board member Serrano was okay, and at the second meeting, I know Adriana has also voted for those maps to be accepted for the JPA. This board has not agreed on what to do specifically with any of the school sites. The resolution just said the JPA. That resolution or those maps that were presented to the JPA should have been brought back to this board and for us to vote on it to see how much of the land is going to be given over to the JPA so we can see the ramifications. That is absolutely wrong. The process of what they did at the JPA and the board there, just because you're on the board there for the JPA does not you make decisions for the whole district or for this whole board. So you acted with authorization from the full HLPSD board when they approved actions concerning district-owned land. There was no public meeting, no formal vote, and no legal process involving the full Board of Education. Under California law, individual board members do not have the authority to make decisions about leasing, repurposing, or encumbering school district property. These two board members unilaterally gave away control of district property, including the blacktops and fields, without any input from students, parents, teachers, or classified staff. These actions violate board bylaws, the Ed Code, and the public's right to due process and transparency. Lastly, on July 27th, the special board meeting, I was not allowed to raise issues about the grant during our board meetings, which many of these issues I would have brought up, even though the resolution itself explicitly mentioned the LWCF grant and its purpose to repurpose property. The grant writer even mentioned this grant, but yet I was denied the opportunity to speak about this. So this process must stop and we need to restart it. We need to negate and dismiss the JPA and pull out of this grant so we could have discussions about some of the many legal issues that I was not able to bring up about this grant because I was blocked over and over again, saying that we're not there to talk about the grant, even though the resolution itself discussed, it's in the resolution, the name of that grant. That grant writer also discussed the grant, but yet I was denied the opportunity to bring up many legal issues. I had over 30 questions. Half of those were about the grant and about what was going to happen if we did get the grant. Specifically, like I said earlier, if we decide to get that land back, we need to give the government equal value of that property for us to use it for educational purposes. That means if we open up the school, recess is educational. We will not be allowed to use it. We are not allowed to use that land for educational purpose. If we do, we're in violation of the grant. So when the grant writer says, oh, yes, you can use it for your educational purposes, that is a lie, because that will be going against the grant. I want to tell all the community members, staff, that I'm sorry that I haven't been able to go to any of the beginning of the school year stuff. I'm still on disability. I'm hoping to start visiting schools once I'm able to drive. And I'm hoping to start going to board meetings pretty soon. So everybody have a great first beginning of the school year. And I'm hoping to start visiting school sites again.